Well, hello and welcome to another little shed update. Well, I say little, might be a little bit long. But I was working out here again tonight. Though kind of more like yesterday at this rate. I'm out here after midnight. Was out here. So I went in. It was about I think 9 o'clock when I actually got in. It was still like getting dark kind of early. I thought it was like 11 o'clock when I was out here. Well, that's not really that important. But I came out here and did a decent bit of work. I don't know if anybody really knows. Can't really do a kind of shed tour recently, but I had all my like Dino Attack stuff up there. Dino Attack, the city jungle sort of wave, and the Dino, I think 2010-ish line. Not Dino 2010. That was Dino Attack's European version, but the Dino wave itself that came out around then. Also, I have to admit, it's actually kind of cold. When I was out here walking earlier, I thought I felt really good. It's actually kind of cold now. But it's better than when it was hot in the day we're out here working. But so I moved all of that stuff from up there over to here. But some of it's still here. You got some misc jungle stuff, including this piece here, which is sadly broken. I don't really know what went there though. I'm trying to find out where all these other different random pieces went to. I feel like that might have been on there. I'm not entirely sure. But there's the city jungle subwave stuff. I only got a few of them. Wanted to get more of them, but it's more of the big stuff. Really nice figures. Great for Lego Legacy. And I have like the Dino Attack stuff mostly still out here. But I actually moved off the rest of the hidden side stuff I had over here. Moved over the most recent City Arctic stuff. That was just one set. Got that on sale. It was like a damaged box or something. I think for like 60, 70 bucks. Like, look at all that stuff that came with that. Great value. Kind of crammed this for. This is kind of my like, not work in progress shelf. Also that one over there. But just sort of where I stick stuff, where I'm kind of like moving it around, which I'm going to need to reorganize lots of stuff here. Because when I was moving, lots of stuff, some stuff went back in the place that it used to be. Most of that stuff up top, the underwater stuff, some of these things are. But lots of it is in a place that's just kind of, I just started sticking stuff random places just to speed up the moving, which a lot of that is over there. So yeah, I'm going to have to be moving some stuff. I want to go ahead and clear this off so I can work on some more stuff. It's probably going to be a little bit before I actually get to placing that stuff. And maybe some of those. If I place those back out, those are kind of big, so they might not be really placed out. But I just did want to kind of go with some of the stuff I'm reworking for people who might be interested in some Lego stuff. I know I do some Lego Legacy stuff, but I feel like if you're watching that, you might be casually interested in Legos. And as you can see, my interest in Legos is much larger than just that game. But I did want to show I am moving some stuff. I'm working on moving some of the swamp stuff over to here. So we got Mission 2 Swamp Raid for Agents. Would set the little bike here, but it does do that, so I don't want to set the bike on there and for it to fall off. Got that there. The Shrimp Shack will probably be somewhere in here. Maybe a little bit more over there towards the camping area. You know I have these big tubs here kind of blocking the way. But I also moved the crashed shrimp boat over to here. Just have some other swamp stuff over there. But I did want to go over some of my plans for kind of rebuilding some of this stuff or reorganizing it. I still have to plan out what is all going to go where. But for the most part, what's up there is pretty decent. That bit is good with those. I may have to kind of set some of the stuff back up again. I might reconnect the buildings to each other. But most of that's good. Just need to put some more stuff out there, like decorated main street sort of deal. That's gonna, granted, that has to be there. I mean, that can either go there or there. Just due to the height of this, that can only go in those places. Those can only go in a few places too, because they're really tall. Same thing for that over there. But so that's kind of good. Same thing for the pirate ship. That's going to be a little bit of a bay area there. They have a little bit of water, which I kind of like the idea of doing that. Because I'm also going to have the space area over here, or I guess space and rocket type center, rocket launch area. So kind of like having it on the water somewhat. Basically the road goes down the front there till it gets to about the crane, goes towards the back, and then like the road's supposed to go behind the stuff here. Might keep this where it is here. Police station's also a little bit tall. I mean, I might could fit it down on another shelf, but I think I like keeping it up there. I'm going to come up with something else to put here next to it. And I think I like the idea of keeping the airport there. They need to really work on that. I swear the shelf used to be wider and I could push this back. Maybe it was just sticking off the back of it. I'm not entirely sure, because the base plates kind of take up all of it, which is a little bit shocking to me. But I guess it kind of makes sense with how thick those are and how much little room that gives me. But I'm going to come up with something to do here. Might be a hospital, or I might put the fire station whenever I rebuild it. Pull one out for the fire station. But yeah, I'm happy with up here. Might even keep this kind of as a dead end here with the airport. And I feel like it's just kind of fitting. I might have this supposed to be like this area here in front of it. It's supposed to kind of be water. All this I'm not visually doing in my head. I know it's not really that much design. Y'all might not even care about it, but something I think is interesting. And I don't know, I can see maybe some people here might find it kind of interesting. At least if you're kind of creative enough to like visualize that just all fully up in your head. Might even leave this here. I don't know how I'm going to kind of rework it. But the basic idea in my head is there's like a funky layout here, but where it kind of goes along here, kind of turns, goes along there, and then down here, the haunted area, it kind of turns to go down here. And then sort of like where the road ends up here, it kind of connects down to here. It continues going, it just kind of keeps repeating like that. We'll have to kind of map it all out though. We want to make sure everything kind of lines up decently with each other. The different water banks, the different possible train connections, all that kind of stuff. But I'm kind of really just working on the top bit right now. Though most of that I'm happy. Like I said, just filling some stuff there. This section over here, I'm thinking about maybe even, well, when I finish making it up. The ADU stuff is probably going to go up there with the space area as well, because that's kind of spacey related. Researching aliens and all that. Though I'm also tempted to put them with the agents and ultra agents. That might space out the agents and ultra agents somewhere else as well. Not fully decided what I want to do there yet. But yeah, I think we'll move that up. This I think is really just all kind of holding, I guess you would say. But I will say, this I think I'm going to make it like a little bit of a haunted area. I already have like a little bit of a graveyard thing, but then I have this other graveyard set from Hidden Side. I might try to mix that in somewhere. I was really thinking putting that up there, but I think I like the graveyard with it a little bit better with all of that kind of related aesthetic. So I might move that somewhere else. No idea where yet though. But then also down here we're going to have the train stuff, which means we're going to have to move this. This is where I had the train stuff set up previously. We'll be making some adjustments to this, but for the most part I kind of like this. Basically you have two train tracks there. Or well, you're supposed to. I think there's actually supposed to be one up here in front of it. I think, yeah, that's why I placed up here. I had moved those over to here. We're kind of picking them back out. That train there, or that track is in the back. And there's another track that's more up here in the front that connects over to there. I think that's where the track is, over there. It doesn't connect to this one. It connects to one that's supposed to be kind of like in front of it a little bit. I might have to push some stuff down. But you also have a little bit of a beach area here. I'm going to try to expand that out. I might even make that be the 3 shelves here to be kind of ocean area. Though, I don't know, I might bring out the crashed pirate ship thing to maybe about here or so. So I can get like the beach up a little bit closer. I'd like to do some more stuff with my water things because I have most of my materials here. A bunch of my boats and other things here. The ferry, which I just really like the ferry. I don't really have a place to put it, but I like that just kind of out there on the water. There we go. Castaway Hank over there. Like him. Really like that set. Think it looks really nice. Like the prison island. Want to kind of display that a little bit more out here. Have the Vikings just kind of sailing out here. Have that weird, I don't know, piratey Ninjago something island kind of out here somewhere in the water as well. Also, I think I'm going to have that island boy kind of be living there. I was thinking about putting him maybe with the dinosaur stuff. But I think I like the idea of him living there on an island a little bit more. Kind of like Castaway Hank, but just a little bit different. So that's kind of most of my plans that I have so far. Like I said, probably going to leave that somewhere on that shelf. Or maybe move it. I would like to ideally keep it there. But I'm going to have to work in some way to make it fit in a little bit better. Also probably going to try to keep like this somewhat here. Like I like the swamp being there. Probably going to expand it out a little bit more to being here too. And then I kind of liked how in my original thing next to the swamp, this somehow kind of expanded out to be a little bit of a forest, had a little bit of a campground, some more foresty stuff going on. Really kind of enjoyed that. Probably going to do that. Also, I have some mine stuff. What did I do with the mine? Okay, I moved the mine stuff over here. I originally had the mine stuff kind of in front of this. So, like, the power miner stuff was back here behind the entrance to the mine. Might try working that in somehow again. Though I also liked having this be, like, another backside to that same mine. Like, everybody was mining for the same stuff on the same mountain. They just, for whatever reason, didn't all meet each other. But I think I also want to do something where this is actually going to be a little bit of a nature preserve. There's going to be these gates locking the stuff off because it's like crazy stuff out there in the woods. Or woods, jungle, something like that. But you have the regular kind of wildlife stuff. Might even mix in... Is it that's wildlife stuff? Yeah. Maybe mix those in too. I might put that in a little bit of a different area. I don't know. I might even mix that in closer to the desert. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think that fits as well back then. I already have these jungle things to like maybe expand upon. Probably put them somewhere else. But to have a little bit of a mixture of somewhere you have the gates on either side. Probably the bigger gate more towards the city area and the smaller gate on the other side. But also on that other side is probably going to be where the get back over here. The Sentai Mountain stuff will be, so you'll have Exo-Force and the evil robots, but also in the kind of wildlife preserve stuff. I think I'm going to make that be the entrance, besides the Dwarven Mine over there, will be the entrance to all of my sort of more medieval fantasy sets. On themes will be kind of back there in that wild area too. Also, we need to do something with the Arctic stuff. I think I'm going to combine that Chima set and, of course, that Arctic set over there to do something for that. But also in that little wildlife area, I'm probably going to put in, of course, lots of the other Chima stuff. At least the not frozen Chima stuff. Really like this set. I don't know. I like the spider creatures and everything. But also, I just hearing some sounds outside scared me. Also, all the Venamari stuff, I'm kind of just going to mix them in with Chima, make them be like cousins. I don't know, all animal creatures, so why not? Also, as you might see, I have some spicy takes here. Like, where is the Chima, not Chima Queen, the Serpentine Queen. Can I just drop them all back in here? Here she is. Oop. The Gorgon Medusa creature. I'm gonna have her just be in there with them. All the kind of snake cheek creatures just be chilling. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. I might also have something where I'm going to have maybe there, or maybe off to the sides, second lowest shelf be some of the underwater stuff, because I have about 4 shelves worth of stuff there. I might do that across, although I might have Atlantis on one side, Aqua Raiders on the other. Though I might need a little bit more room, because I'd like to get maybe some of the city underwater stuff at some point to mix that stuff in here. Although I might even have it separated, because I might do like different bodies of water where the different things are at. But then the other stuff is I would like to have some shelves here be for some space stuff. It's probably not going to be really set up. Though I would like to have a spot for random space stuff, like my Moon Pie Factory. I think that would be really fun. Bottom shelves are mostly going to be shelves for the big stuff that doesn't really fit anywhere. And by that, what I mean is like that Stealth Raider. Really cool. Happy I got that set. But it just doesn't really display well. Or like, I can't as easily put it out here in the city. I mean, this pirate ship kind of qualifies. I might have a pirate ship just floating in the harbor. This takes up lots of space on the shelf. So I'm going to do something with that, like also the Space Police stuff. As much as I love those don't really display too well. The planes don't either. I mean, unless I want to put some kind of weird stand, they would just be kind of sit down. So I'll kind of have a place to put them. And some other big stuff. That's kind of what this area is over here. Like the Alien Conquest Mothership. Love it. It's just kind of too big. Airplanes, yeah. Nita's Water Strider, yeah. That massive dino carrying, T-Rex carrying helicopter, yes. That blimp thing, yep. Helicopters, other jets, yeah. All that kind of stuff goes there. So I'm probably gonna keep that. Maybe someone bought. Although I might mix in some of the space stuff there, depending on what I want to do. Like originally, I had most of those bottom 2 shelves over here, Mars Mission. But I think I did have these 2 on there. Well, I had to remove them to make room for my ever-growing Mars Mission. And I might, because I like Mars Mission so much, set them up like a shelf. Although I might have like a couple shelves full of different space bases and structures. But have the kind of loose UFOs and other things that be flying around somewhere else. Because I think over there is Galaxy Squad at the very bottom. That bottom shelf is mostly Alien Conquest. This one was mostly Space Police 3. I'll put that one over there. Also down there, I believe, is, or was going to be, Nexo Knights. I've kind of got them out and somewhat mixed them in a little bit more with my other fantasy stuff. But yeah, if y'all have any thoughts on the layout and like maybe where to put some of this stuff, I would really love to hear it. Because I'm kind of open to suggestions, especially when I'm like starting to rework this now. I'm also leaving some stuff open for things that I know I will want to get in the future. But yeah, I wanted this to be a quick little video, but we're nearing 20 minutes long. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to this. I'm coming out here working at night some where I can't really sleep too well. And I think it's been working out decent. Not sleeping definitely hasn't really been working out that well. But hey, I'm able to set some of this stuff up. Have been kind of enjoying that. Looking forward to planning this out to see where I'm going to put everything in the future. Oh yeah, and also here's this little intricate thing for the Iron Bulls from Monkey Kid. Might get some more of those, but don't really need the big set. The buildings and structures look cool, but most of them come with like a mech, and that's like $150 set, so I don't really want to get too many of them. But I think I'm putting that some kind of industrial area. I know the Iron Bulls, they can have their own factory or something. Kind of want to make the Iron Bulls responsible for the crazy Nindroids, which I have, I think, in a bag over there somewhere. I don't know, just doing a bunch of robotic stuff. But I might put that up here. I might make this a little bit be a either a harbor or like industrial seaport area. I don't know. Have the nuclear power plant over here. Some construction stuff maybe. Might have their factory. Throw in some of this stuff. Just lots of fun, neat little bitty things to mix in here. Like I'd also want to at some point go back and get some more Chima stuff. There's lots of stuff I want to go back and get. Some old things I missed out on at some point. But there's lots of cool things to mix in here. Like I'm really looking forward to getting the train stuff in. So we have another train station go into my area, which I think will work nicely. And just get these train things up. Like I'm looking forward to getting these trains up on the train tracks. I think it's going to look really cool. But yeah, I guess until next time, this is really all I have for this update, I believe. Just a bunch of fun, cool little things I'm finding going back over some of this stuff. Random collectible minifigures I have I never actually put out into my display. Cool little Mixel things, which I would love to go back and actually buy all the Mixels, even though they're kind of crazy expensive for how much people apparently didn't like them. Oh, and here's just a little bit more ocean stuff to put out there in my beach area. In this little custom, little, I don't know, temple treasury thing out here, which is the golden dinosaur statue from one of the agent set. I think the one that had gold tooth, at least gold tooth on his little motorcycle, which I think's over there. Well, that might be kind of cool. Put that in the little dinosaur wildlife area. But yeah, that's kind of what I have. We'll kind of start at the top and work my way down, but trying to go ahead and plan out what all is going to go where, so how it all kind of connects. I'm looking forward to making some cool stuff. Might move some of my different city stuff together, like that little city park area. Might move that over here with this gas station. Some other more, not park stuff, but more like city area stuff to keep kind of the city stuff together. Just lots of fun little things to work towards. But with that, this is now 22 minutes and 22 seconds long according to my camera. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I hope you're looking forward to maybe following a little bit with this, I guess, Lego shed journey here. As I get it all worked, set back up. Because I got it over here moved. Now I just have to go ahead and redisplay all of it. Because I am looking forward really to getting the displays all back up and working. So until next time, this is Paul Gripley signing off. Goodbye and a wonderful day. Bye-bye.